Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we've been moving on further through the ineluctable prison, and, well, we've explored a lot, but we still have some more to explore and go through. Like this path over here. Let's see what we've got in this area. Oh, hi, Lilitu. You're gonna die. That one. Mythic Lilitu Song Mistress. Oh, it's dead. What is this, I wonder? A magical barrier protects this cage, despite the fact that it's clearly been empty for a while. Oh! Judging by the appearance of the specter before you, she was brutally tortured before her death. Her hair is coated in blood, her lips are swollen and split by a wide gash, and in her mouth, open in a desperate expression, is a black void where her front teeth should be. As she speaks, her voice sounds garbled, gurgling. Who are you? Another torturer? Who are you? The specter lifts her head, and you can now see a horrible wound. Her throat has been cut open roughly, and blood is pumping out in an endless series of spurts. My name is Cecily Montiel. I was a warrior. Her voice comes in fits and starts, as if she's forcing the words through her slit throat with great effort. Of the Order of the Burning Fist. For the glory of our goddess Serenray, we fought the evil and lost. Our unit, under the command of my beloved, a knight by the name of Kestaglir, was ambushed. We broke into the ivory labyrinth, but then we went so far that we couldn't pull back. Kestaglir, our brave leader, betrayed us, having fallen under Baphomet's spells. Before my eyes, the Lord of Beasts took his life and turned him into a dead knight, his loyal slave. All the others were thrown into cells. For years and years they tortured me, until I managed to put an end to it myself. I cut my life short, slipped away from the executioner's grasp, but I sullied myself in the eyes of the Dawnflower. I'm a sinner. Cecily's hand is holding the sharpened shard of a bronze bowl. She's clutching it so tightly that the edge has sliced the skin of her palm, cutting deep into the flesh. Lan looks at you and shakes his head. I've heard time and time again that love on the battlefield always leads to disaster, but even the story of Cecily and Kestaglir doesn't scare me. Love is worth even this kind of suffering. The Staff of the Extinguished Flame, formerly kept by Kestaglir. Do you know this item? I recognize that. My staff that carried the warm light of the goddess. If only I had it in my hand in the hour of my final battle. But Kestaglir took it from me. Baphomet's magic already reigned over his mind. The ghost reaches for the staff, but immediately withdraws its hand. But I no longer have the right to touch it. The right of this relic will no longer heal anyone's wounds. It died just as I did. Now this staff is destined to be only a memory of my grim fate. There is a faint glow across the fiery pattern on the staff, like the flickering of smoldering coals. In the name of our goddess Serenray, I promise that I will help you. You are my sister in faith. Yes, I can feel the ray of the sun on your face. I will tell you everything. My soul has been stained by suicide, but it still holds a spark of light. I'm willing to give it up to atone for the evil that was committed because of my negligence. My husband's blade, Dawnflower's kiss, was taken by the demons. It's a holy relic, and defiling it is a grave sin. If you rip it from their clutches, I can try to purify it by the light that even Baphomet couldn't take from me. Perhaps then my lady will have mercy on me and accept my wretched soul. What kind of blade is it? As the radiant Serenray was battling Rovagog, a grand rift appeared on Golarion, and flaming stone fragments filled with the Dawnflower's might flew out and scattered across the land. They turned into magnificent blades, shining bright, smiting darkness and evil. One of these great treasures was entrusted to my beloved Kestiglir. In losing it, we have disgraced ourselves. As Cecily finishes the sentence, her voice becomes a forlorn, mournful cry. Where should I look for it? A Meredith by the name of Aponavicius, the warden of this prison, took it with her. Unfortunately, I don't know if she still has the blade, or if someone else is wielding it now. I sense only one thing. My sword did not leave the ineluctable prison. Is this the sword you were talking about? I didn't realize I had it. Cassidy extends her trembling hand toward the blade. Vile monsters, the once blessed blade. What have they turned it into? Will you let me be the spark that will drive away the evil that has tainted it? Atone for your sin and purify this sword. With a sad smile, Cecily speaks in a surprisingly clear, pure voice. You are a true heroine. May your bones not languish in this labyrinth and not join the myriad others. The remains of Cecily, the fallen priestess of Sarenrae. And we have Staff of the Smoldering Flame. Adorned with intricate symbols celebrating Sarenrae, it lost its power but was blessed with the spirit of the martyr Cecily Mantiel and became a relic commemorating her great sacrifice. Unfortunately, it is useless in combat. Don't know what purpose it has there. And where is the sword? Dawnflower's Kiss. It was a scimitar. Deals an additional 2d6 holy damage on hit. Whenever the wielder confirms a crit, it grants him a +4 bonus on attack rolls and an extra attack with a maximum attack bonus for 1 round. Pretty good, but we're not going to be using that.
This is my kind of work.
The prisoner is mumbling in a rare dialect of Quadran tongue. We were 6 thieves who entered this prison. Now there are none of us. 5 found easy deaths in battle, and I am bound to 4 torments: hunger, thirst, cold, and darkness.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. Probably a clue for one of the things. And we also have this thing.
There's something here.
Oh, there's a trap. Disarm the trap, please. Thank you. Oh, I didn't realize you got off the mount. When did that happen? Anyway, let me drop a save for a sec. Alright, so we dispel the magical barrier.
It went splendidly.
We unlocked the locked door. There was a trap outside. Whatever's in here, they did not want to get it out. Who are you? You're no god and no servant of Baphomet. I can't see you, but I can smell this is so. And I can smell that you're strong. Very strong. Whoever you are, I thank you for my freedom. Please accept my humble gift. And I have Ashen Curse. The curse inflicted by the ungrateful prisoner of the Ivory Labyrinth. Not only does it weaken its bearer, it allows the caster to sense the cursed victim from any distance. The bearer gets a -4 penalty on perception skill checks and saving throws. I don't like this. And I think it's gonna be stuck on us for a bit. You're here. I can smell you. Kill the Ashen Lady. Don't fear that I might lose your trail. Even if I can't see you, I can clearly smell the curse I've shared with you. Yeah, I think she's gonna basically be popping up throughout this place. As long as I have that. I'm pretty sure it vanishes before we leave. Or when we leave. Something like that. I think she can show up elsewhere. Just randomly. Like, I think it's possible for her to show up in the outdoor area. Yep, kill the Ashen Lady. And she's down there.
I'm always
Yeah, I think if we just run around, eventually she'll show up
Thanks,
and we'll be
lad.
able to kill
You're
her.
so awesome, lad.
follow if you dare.
I don't know how many attempts it'll take, but eventually.
The mongrel did it.
Alright, well, let's keep moving on. So now we have this path down here to go to. Here it is. A Galu! Go ahead and kill the Galu. Oh, jeez. And we got more insane dredges. That was... Okay, Sela and Ivu got that. That's definitely bad. Well, if we're gonna do that, if you don't mind... One of those on Sela, and then one of those on Ivu. And then we'll do a mass heal. And also a regular heal on Ivu. Now, on to the mounts.
No reason to pause.
Let's see what else we got in here.
This is my kind of work.
The corpse looks as if it exploded from the inside. All the entrails have been eaten away, and the flesh is covered with oily mucus. Yeah, just kill that to get rid of it. Thank you. Let's see. This one is... Oh, there's something hidden in there. The insane prisoner.
Pretty good, aren't I?
He scattered his damned riddles everywhere, but bait for thieves like us. We found one right after we got out of the rat tunnel. We were fools. Let's check here.
This is my kind of work.
Got that. Take that from the Galu.
This is my kind of work.
Got that there. Cell swords.
Let's have some.
Oh no, these guys are hostile.
Irrelevant.
Let's kill her. They'll make us guards for her. Yeah, no. Not the wisest of your ideas, now was it? Not even very strong.
This is my kind of work.
And nothing in that cell.
Yet another obstacle.
Oh, hi, Ashen Lady. Can we please just kill you? And she's gone. And we've got more of those over there. Oh. Svendak is focused on the prisoners groaning in unbearable pain as they're eaten alive by a swarm of horrible creatures. The voracious monsters look bloated, yet they keep growing in size. My babies, the brood of our Lord himself. You grow up so fast. Svendak looks over at you. Look here! Look what tasty meal your mommy has prepared for you. The vile scum of Galarian that has insulted our master. Maybe, as a reward for her death, the great Baphomet will even give your mommy his loyal bitch Arilu, so I can take her place as the Archpriestess. And then, my sweet children, will ascend and rule. As you can see, fate has been kind to me, and I've had these little darlings. They're all healthy and very hungry, and I'm glad you've arrived just in time for their meal. The sight of healthy and responsible parenthood is positively charming. Where are you holding the hand of the inheritor? Oh, that little bird got to sit in the sturdiest cage. But you still haven't found it, have you? And you never will. But I'll gladly show you your own prison. Alright, time to die. My babies, here's your second course. The horrid creatures interrupt their bloody feast and focus all their attention on you. Their soft flesh is bound in moist, shiny carapaces, and their fat bodies rest on articulate legs. The eyeless heads have fearsome-looking jaws, the snapping of which drowns out Svendak's mad cackling. Fiendish tick swarms, eh? Do what killing you can. There we go. Got them all. And from here we get the Warden's Key. Oh, some interesting things here.
We should move.
Oh, damn it. One could have mistaken this wretched mortal for a stuffed effigy if not for the eyes, alive and full of pain. Well, we shall grant him mercy. Sour Guts Broth. We already got that one.
This is my kind of work.
Okay, take all that. The mortal before you, who has been turned into a doll, is looking at you in desperation, and there's but one plea in her gaze: to be granted peace. It seems the prison warden enjoyed the suffering of her inmates so much, she even provided herself with a panoramic view of the prison cells from her office. Again, alive and full of pain. Legends of the Dark Knights. Letter from the Warden's Chambers. Master, I humbly ask that you double the number of guards under my command. There are now so many captive Galarians and Nocticulus soldiers that we are being forced to put down the unsupervised surplus. I suggest we remove the guard from the secret passageway where the you-know-whose ghost hides and reduce the number of sentries at the groaning gate. Either way, no enemy is capable of bursting through them. I would also ask to abolish the need to keep watch over Alderpash's cells. Any guard assigned to his chambers gets immediately corrupted by his bribes and promises, becomes a spy, and then has to be executed at once as a warning to the rest. Beyond that, I would like to report the preposterous behavior of the priestess Svendak. She keeps taking my warriors to perform her sacrifices and demanding that my sorcerers restore the magical barrier around some empty cage every cycle. It's about time someone put that deranged bitch in her place. Bowing before your deathly glory, your unworthy slave, Aponavicius.
We do it my way.
Alright, so we picked up a few pieces of loot. Ooh, it goes all the way down to here. Indomitable Punisher. +5 Axiomatic Shocking Burst Tongi grants its wearer a competence bonus to CMB. Warden's Circlet. Headband of Mental Perfection +4 grants its wearer the ability to summon 2 Labyrinth Demodan Destroyers to fight on their side for 2 minutes twice per day. Meh. And I don't think there's anything else of note here. Mental Perfection +4 is, I mean, pretty good.
Missed me already.
I'll take that. Okay.
Follow if you dare.
So we have the key. I think now we need to go and bring it over to the Lich. Because we might be able to do something with that. This way. And if luck, we'll find the Ashen Lady and find a way to kill her in the process. She just needs to actually show up again. Oh! There's the Ashen Lady. Kill her. And she's still alive. And now to get to the Lich, we need to go through all these. Ow.
I do what I must.
Okay. Well, let me drop another save. Alright, Alderpash. So, as we were doing... What sort of scroll? Where should I look? Here's the scroll. That doesn't work. What's this about a key? Where should I look for it? I got the Warden's key. Alderpash carefully takes the key and looks at it for a little while, watching its surface glint in the light. Not sounding particularly confident, he says, "Alright, my dear, let's see if it works." So, is it working? With a disappointed grimace, he gives you the key back. "No luck, my dear. No matter how hard I try to turn the cursed thing and open the door, it won't budge. Looks like you've knocked off the Warden for nothing. Even her magic key can't remove Baphomet's edict." After a mournful silence, Alderpash jerks his head up. "But perhaps you have the strength to wrestle with the Hornhead's will. Why not? You stabbed him once before. Perhaps you'll come through this time too. Perform some miracle that can free me and do away with his enchantments." What exactly do you want from me? "I don't even know. Improvise, my dear, improvise." "We have an Azada option. May the chains fall." Ooh, that's spooky. The words stick in your throat. You can barely breathe. Your own power is reluctant to obey you. It refuses to awaken. It's impossible to tell whether it's the labyrinth that's suppressing it or something else. Alderpash clicks his tongue in disappointment. "Having trouble, my dear? I can see that you are. Don't you fret, though. Happens to everybody. I don't know what to ask of you anymore. I've tried everything. I can't overcome Baphomet's will. Looks like my last hope is going to be the death of my captor. Once you vanquish him, his spell will weaken, his decree will be no more, and I'll find a way out somehow. Swear to me, my dear, that you will kill the Lord of Beasts. Just honor the old man's request, will you? Give me your word, no trickery. I'll take your oath and reward you as was promised. I can tell by the look in your eyes that my tasks have worn you out." Why didn't it work? "Well, what were you expecting, my dear? Baphomet is a demon lord, after all. He's got his own powers to match yours. Good effort, though. Quite impressive." "Why do you need my word?" Now, don't underestimate the power of a promise. Manifestation is a great force in any branch of magic. Baphomet spoke a word, and magic was born, so strong that even you can't overcome it. As long as Baphomet lives, that is. And once he's dead, that's where your promise will come in. Swear to me that you'll wring the Hornhead's neck and let me go. As soon as your oath is fulfilled, I'll be free. By the way, the part about wringing his neck, that was in a figurative sense. I'd rather you killed him slowly, so that he feels every bit of it, the swine. I swear to destroy Baphomet so that all of his prisoners go free. Alderpash narrows his eyes and says softly, "That was well said, my dear. We will assume you have been as helpful as you can, but that should be enough." With a flash of magic, Alderpash produces a shriveled, shrunken head about the size of 2 fists. A rune is carved on its forehead. "There you go, my dear. This is your reward. The sign of Jandalay, the great barrier to shield you from the forces of chaos. Use it to keep crushing those demons. This old man won't keep you any longer. The spirit of freedom tickles my dead heart. I just can't stay put anymore. I'm going to have a grand old time, and all of Galarian will soon hear about it." Rune of Jandalay. Oh, right. It would replace... Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Rune of Jandalay, a usable item. Once per day, you can scribe this rune on the ground to create a 50-foot area which lasts for the number of minutes equal to your character level, so 20 minutes, and makes all affected creatures immune to movement impairing and ground effects. Chaotic creatures in the area of a Rune of Jandalay must pass a will save or gain 2 negative levels for as long as they remain in the area. Unfortunately, I'm chaotic, so that doesn't actually help. That said, Elderpash, we know your phylactery is here. What have you done, ruffian? Right, kill Elderpash. He's got high regular AC, but I can use punch attack. Oh geez, he is actually very strong. Okay, he's dead. A lot of us got bad wounds out of it, but Elderpash is dead, and we don't have to worry about that. And we have Elderpash's skull again. Except now he's 100% dead. We've also got Wrath of the Undead. This Cloak of Resistance +5 grants its wearer a 60-foot aura which makes all affected enemies pass a will saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute. If the saving throw is a success, the enemy becomes shaken for 5 rounds instead. Enemies can only be affected by this aura once. In addition, this aura grants all undead allies a +4 circumstance bonus on attack rolls against enemies under fear effects, and deal an additional 2d6 precision damage on a successful hit against such targets. That is very powerful, especially for someone who has undead allies, so that is really good. Dried Hand of Martyr. The subject gains a +4 morale bonus on saves against all death spells and magical death effects. The subject is immune to energy drain and any negative energy effects, including channel negative energy. Does not remove negative levels that the subject has already gained, and does not protect against other sorts of attacks, even if those attacks might be lethal. And Belt of Incredible Dex +6, not the most important. Braces of Armor +8. Wrath of the Undead is very good, although the frightened thing does bother me a bit. And that said, I need to actually put down a rest. Well, first things first. How many of you... Okay, it's just the 3 of you, so...
The world's not ending just yet.
Go ahead and toss this on, you guys. I'm actually going to rest in here. Just because I want to get back spells and boost up all the spell things again. Oh, we might end up in a fight in this. This is gonna be, rough. Do you know why you have no stamina? Because as soon as we stop anywhere, instead of helping to set up camp, you just drop like a rock. Nah, I drop like a rock because I got no stamina. Sure. Well, that actually works fine for me. Now, you go ahead and get on there. You get onto your mount. Everyone gather up. You go ahead and cast all of the spells that we need. It won't take long. Cast that. Then we cast all of these. And you go ahead and cast that, and that. And now we need to head back over.
We do it my way.
Ow, ow, ow. We'll be fine. And we need to make a long run. All the way back to the location we need to be at, which we're almost at.
Follow if you dare.
And we'll be going through over here. And with that, I am going to end this episode here. Next episode, we're almost out of here. All we need to do is find and free the Hand of the Inheritor. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chestic44. I'll fly. Ow. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. And I shall see you... Oh, that is me, Sela, Woljif, Darin, Lan, and Nenio. I forgot to mention that. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous.
I'm always ready.
Please step back a little. And I shall see you all next time.